Hello again, Andy with Handy Andy Home. Welcome back to yet another quick one of our run-through videos. And this is a property, and we hate to see this kind of stuff, but it happens to homeowners every day. And it's one of the reasons why, if you're not doing business with us, you should be doing business wherever, you know, people watch these videos from all over the country. And so we appreciate the viewership, but if you're gonna deal with a contractor, deal with someone who's driving a labeled vehicle like this. It may not guarantee you much other than that guy's in business, he's serious about his business, and I can't hide in this truck. You see this vehicle all over Metro Atlanta. There's a lot of contractors out here where you see that little car sitting over there. That guy could be a contractor. He puts a magnet on the side, he's a contractor, he takes it off, he's somebody else. Signs like this, Amy here is one of the realtors that uses us around Metro Atlanta. Can't hide. Professional business people, they've got a reputation. You can find us all over online. We shoot these videos to explain stuff, and this is one where the homeowner here is now selling a property that she hasn't been here for a while. She had some work done last year on the deck, and it's just stupid and a waste of money. So we got two issues on this house. Some of it's drainage, and drainage is one of those things where you've got to sit down and just really map the water and see what you're doing. It's going to be a little bit dark. It's cloudy today here in Atlanta. So we got this return right here, and no one's maintained and cleaned this stuff. The gutters got screens. You can see they're completely clogged. We're going to remove the screens. This house is for sale now, and most of the repairs that you're seeing are part of an inspection report that came out. And so now the homeowner's got to do these repairs, go ahead and get it closed. So on some portions of the house, she's got nice 3x4 downspouts. Here she's got this return that's completely clogged. So all that water is dropping right down against the house and going right into the crawl space down here. So you got a little issue with mold in the crawl space, not bad. We got to chase all these drains, and you'll see the condition of gutters here. So here's a 5-inch gutter. It really should have been a 6, but you can see all the streaking down the face of the gutter. She's got screens, and on top of that, they're full of pine needles and everything else. You put those metal screens, the plastic screens up on your home, you're asking for trouble. Here's the downspout for that thing. That water right there can't go anywhere. So we got to clear all this stuff out, make sure the water's running. We'll come back in a heavy rain and see how it sets up. So we're really doing two things. We're doing a bunch of things on this inspection repair thing for the seller. We work for sellers. We work for, you can see where they've dug out a little bit of this drainage right here so the driveway will drain. All the water comes right down here. It's got nowhere to go. It sits in the middle of this driveway, and now it runs. So the boys have dug this out a little bit, but we need to dig up this drain and see where it goes, what it runs to. We're going to take these gutters back over here on the right side of the house. It's going to be hard to see this a little bit, so please bear with me. But you see there's a downspout right here, and the water's draining right against the house. It had a little bit of settling at the foundation. Part of that is because the water's dropping right against the foundation. So over time, that water keeps percolating in. There's probably not a foundation drain there, or it's clogged, and it's eroding soil away from the foundation. So we've got a couple cracks over here that have been sealed by others. If it comes back up again, we'll go ahead and deal with it. The gutter screens, we'll cut these trees back away. If you've got trees, you got to have at least 2 foot clear off your roof. If you don't, you're asking for trouble. Here, for some reason, they cut off the gutter right about there, and down this back porch should have been another gutter. They never had one here. So we'll go ahead and install that. We'll run a new black drain. There'll be a downspout here at the end. Drain that water a good 15-20 feet away from the house. Got a nice pitch here, so the water's going to flow away from the property. You just got to set it up. Same thing right here. Nice pitch away, water will flow away, so we'll take care of that. The deck is a real travesty back here, and she spent a ton of money. It really stinks to rebuild this deck. You can see you got all new wood, all new stuff around, but a number of these metal support posts under here when this deck was built, they're rotted and they just left them. And the contractor put these temporary jack posts in here like this. You can't use this to support a deck, but you can see what he's done. He's put one there, he's got one there, he's got one there. He's got about 6 or 7 of them spread around. So we'll test every one of these metal posts. If it's rotted out, it'll be replaced with pressure treated, set in concrete. If it's still stable, it'll be cleaned and painted. So we'll go through. He scabbed her this piece of 2x10 over here. I'm not sure why. I think in his brain he was strengthening this outside beam, and you can see what they've done. They've taken a 2x8 and they've topped and capped it with 2x4. But this is just whitewood. It was never pressure treated. So the centerpiece is pressure treated, but these 2x4s are not. So before this gentleman here rebuilt this whole deck, which all of it's all brand new. And so he built this brand new deck right on top of this rotten beam out here. it just doesn't make sense. So now we've got to come in here, jack this deck up, and replace the 2x4 top and bottom on these posts. It's a lot of work. It's a difficult project for anybody to do. We'll show you quick here. Here's the other downspout from the rear corner. It's draining right against the house. So again, we'll extend it down, drain it away from the property. So these are the things that we're going to be doing on this particular job. And the thing that you hate most about it is she had a personal referral from a handyman that's worked in this neighborhood for a long time. And this is what the guy did. So it stinks. We got another downspout here that again we're going to have to extend out into the backyard to get the water away. But he did a pretty decent job framing this thing up. He reused the existing decking, and he just put in new railing here. But if I told you the price that she paid for this work, it's just absolutely insanity. So we'll go ahead and fix it for her. She'll get the house sold. But that's why realtors all over and homeowners all over Metro Atlanta use us. We're problem solvers. We'll sit down. If you don't need to spend the money, you won't spend it with us. Looks like she's got a tree limb in the last storm that came through this screen porch over here. That's a new addition. We didn't have that before, and hopefully didn't hit the roof. I don't think it did, but it's nice to have people like us on deck where we can help you pretty much repair everything. And what really stinks about this particular contractor, he did a decent job on what he did here, but he missed something that was very obvious that needed to be repaired before all this would have been done. So she didn't waste her money doing this, but she paid about 3 times what she should have for what has been done here thus far, and the work just wasn't any good, to be honest. So we'll come back, we'll fix it up. This contractor, you know, will be mad at me, but it is what it is. You know, if you're gonna do the job, do it right. I wasn't here, so I'm not sure exactly what he sold the customer, but I can tell you by looking at it that it's just common sense. You're not gonna be rebuilding a deck on top of a rotted beam, and you can see it as you go underneath the deck. That top and bottom cap, 2x4 cap, is rotted all the way through on that beam. So we'll go ahead and replace it, put it back the way that it was with pressure treated, and then check every one of these posts, and she'll be good as new again. We do everything in terms of home repairs, improvements, a lot of handyman stuff, tons of carpentry. If you got questions, call us, text us, let us know. This is one very long deck right here. You can reach us at 770-912-2829. I'm Andy with Handy Andy, handyandyhome.com. Been out here for 24, 25 years, Metro Atlanta. 4th generation contractor. This is all I know how to do. So call us, we'll be happy to help you out. Just be patient. We're a small company. We're growing, but we're small. And we'll see you at the next house. Thanks, bye for now.